early slate, or sorry, the 12 o'clock slate. Chargers at Dolphins. Chargers minus 4.5 is line. Game total 44.5. Okay. Does this line stink to you a little bit?
Um, Not really.
Okay. Well, 55% of the bets in the spread are on the Dolphins, 66% of the bets in the total to the under, and 90% of the bets in the money line are on the Chargers. Okay. So we've got a Chargers team that looked kind of lifeless in the second half at home against the Commanders team going East Coast to West Coast. Now the Chargers have to make the West Coast to East Coast travel spot for the early slate. And the Dolphins, they lost to the Panthers, but the offense looked good. I don't know if they can stop anybody, but you know, I don't, I don't think that they're as cooked as we thought they were. Um,
Well, not as. I mean, their head coach is pretty cooked.
well, that guy's always been. Oh, I mean, he's not just cooked; he's baked.
Yeah.
Um, so I'll give me the. I'm going to take the Dolphins plus the 4.5. It's a goofy travel spot for the Chargers coming off a bad loss. Mm, their identity was kind of a ground and pound team that played good defense. They have not played good defense, and their top two running backs are on IR. So I think they're going to have to be drawn to a shootout, and I still kind of like this Dolphins team in shootout games. The safest play here is the over 44.5. I think points are going to pile up in this. I think both teams are going to be slinging it. Like, what else are the Chargers going to do? They're going to have to be slinging it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the Dolphins are we already know they're going to come out slinging it. That's what they do. They throw themselves into and out of games. I'll take the Dolphins plus the 4.5. I think this line stinks.
All right. Should be worth noting Joe Alt on the Chargers did not practice this week. He may be out for this one. Let's see. Miami is 2-3 ATS so far this year, and the Chargers are 2-1 ATS this year so far. So I think this is a bounce back spot for the Chargers. Give me the Chargers minus 4.5. Um, I I mean, after seeing that Dolphins team blow lead against the Panthers, I mean the Dolphins on
Okay,
offense been
if you're
performing
betting the
this year.
Dolphins, bet them in the first half.
Yeah, yeah, you
First
could.
half money line for the Dolphins.
But I I I I think the Chargers get up for this game. You know, after losing last week, and uh, I mean it's it's John Harbaugh against. Is it John Harbaugh? No, it's Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, Jim Harbaugh against the most stoned coach in the history of the NFL. Like I don't, there's not really much to think about here. I mean, is a smoked out Mike McDaniel going to out scheme one of the best head coaches in football history?
One of the best coaches in football history.
Well, one of the better head coaches in football history. Let's put it that way.
I don't know. There's an awful lot of history, my friend. Um, you see, I like him better that he is medicating. I'd rather take a medicated Mike McDonald over an unmedicated Mike McDonald.
I think he's over medicated. That's the
That
problem.
might, I mean, I didn't account for the over medication. Um, I I think the Chargers can win. I just think the Dolphins find a way to keep it close. That's my point.
Okay.